This is a bass amp from Seymour Duncan, yes, the legendary pickup manufacturer Seymour Duncan. That's a plot twist I didn't see coming, interesting, and it got one of the best onboard drives I've ever heard. Let's check it out. Hi, welcome to Bass the World. My name is Keko Fries and on bass we have Mr. Frank It today. This is a brand new Powerstage 700 bass from Seymour Duncan. The Powerstage line isn't entirely new, but usually they look like this. These are pedal platform amps. Means they're designed to sound as neutral as possible. They're power amps meant to be used in conjunction with modular pedals that already have amp and cap sims built in. This here has the same roots, it sounds linear and direct, but as you can see there's a whole lot more controls and even a drive section. Here's the Powerstage 700 bass with its super clean sound, played with my F-bass 5-string with a P-bass pickup. When we recorded this amp we had two first impressions. The first impression was the look. This could easily be part of a hi-fi system. The unit looks too clean to be somehow associated with rock and roll, which is of course just a disguise. Don't judge the book by its cover. The second first impression was the sound, which made our eyebrows raise. Yes, this amp sounds insanely clean, but there's this drive section and damn is it good. And even when played clean, it does something with the low mids which really speaks to me. The hi-fi-esque front panel houses all the bells and whistles you could ask for. Here's a bass in and an aux in, a gain control and a 10 dB pad switch for extra loud basses. We have status LEDs for the input gain to see when the preamp clips, there's a power indicator and one for the power amp status. Speaking of the power amp, the Powerstage 700 delivers 700 watts at 4 ohms, which should be loud enough for all your gigs. After the input section follows the drive with controls for gain and level. There's an internal mix so the level is only for the drive. You can engage the section with this little button or use a foot switch. The equalizer has 4 frequency bands. The 2 mid sections are semi-parametric, means you can adjust their center frequency. That's brilliant to dial in the exact tone that complements your bass. On the right we have a big master volume and above 4 small buttons. A mute, a pre-post for the DI out, presence and an EQ bypass, which lets you get rid of the entire equalizer. Very professional, this is all you will ever need. The amp isn't exactly small by today's standards, but it only weighs 2.6 kilos, that's 5.7 pounds. And let's be honest, smaller amps might be easier to transport, but all these controls crammed closer together, no thanks. On the back we have 2 speaker on speaker outs and or XLR DI out with a ground lift switch, followed by a little patch bay with a headphone out, the foot switch in for the drive and an effects loop. And finally we have a temperature controlled fan or mains in and a power switch. Since Class D amps don't require a load at the output, you can safely use this as a headphone amp with no cabinet connected. Oh, and the XLR out is independent from the master volume. They've done everything right here. I know at least 2 people who won't like when I say this, but this amp kinda reminds me of a Bergantino. This brilliant clean sound and the looks, there are quite a few similarities. I love amps that give you exactly what you send in, amps that don't color your tone unless you want them to, amps that transmit your full dynamic range. And this is exactly what the Powerstage 700 bass does, plus the great sounding onboard drive. This amp wasn't on my 2025 bingo card, it came somehow unexpected, but I'm sure it's here to stay. If you play a Helix or Quad Cortex, this is a brilliant partner. But even if you're not into modulars and just want a nice direct bass sound, this does the job and it does it very, very well. The Powerstage 700 from Seymour Duncan. If you want to try one out, check the links in the video description below. We're working with a bunch of Seymour Duncan dealers, and if you order this or anything else through these links, they will know we sent you and pay us a little kickback, which is the easiest way to support our channel. If you do that, thank you very much. Here's another video. Here's a fabulous bass short shop, and here's me saying bye. BassTheWorld.